can save them money. You're not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, but we can analyze a contract and the requirements from an insurance and risk management perspective and know whether or not our clients are getting a raw deal. It doesn't have anything to do with the insurance piece. But one of the things that I like to do as well is when I'm talking to somebody that's in construction, and I don't write a ton of construction. I don't like dealing with, look, for a ton of reasons. It's not what I like. I like the residential service contractors. It's much easier. Yep. But when I do deal with a general contractor, the other thing I talk to them about is, contract review before they sign a contract, right? Because the problem you're going to run into, especially with somebody, and I may be wrong for your part of the country, but down here, they're excess and surplus lines all day because of the percentage of subcontractors that they have, unless they're absolutely airtight on their sub agreement and their certificate monitoring. And they have enough experience that I can get like a Liberty Mutual or a CNA or a Travelers, somebody, their construction division, to go after it. And the issue that you run into is these guys are out signing forms and endorsements and everything all day. I mean, signing contracts that are requiring forms and endorsements that their carrier may not even be able to provide them. Yep. So part of it is getting them trained. And the way that I explain it is I just tell them, look, I'm not an attorney and I don't want you to think that I'm giving you legal advice. I just want you to understand that the concept of attorney-client privilege, where you can tell your attorney everything and they can't repeat it, is the same thing that applies here. I want you to tell me everything so that I understand the best way to represent you. I understand you're probably doing some things I'm not going to agree with, and we'll talk through that, but you have to tell me everything or you're going to open yourself up to much bigger issues. And one of the things I'd like for you to do is anytime you're looking to bid a job, forward that contract over to me. Let me see what they're asking for and whether or not it makes sense, because it may cost you more to comply with the requirements once you've signed a contract than what the job itself is worth. And if I can give you the advice on the front end to walk away from the job, then I'm going to do that. And you can start getting into some of that contractual review as well. And the other thing is, let them know, look, some of the stuff is negotiable, but if you're not sharing it with me, I can't go to the risk management department at the person hiring you and negotiate some of this stuff away that doesn't make sense based on the scope of work that you have for them. It's never the certificate monitoring people that you want to talk to, because they're box checkers. They're just making sure the boxes that they were told to be checked are checked, period. They don't understand insurance. They don't understand risk management. So you have to have time to get to whoever that person is that's looking to hire them. And, almost every time I reach out to a risk management department, I'm successful in getting them to give us, some relaxed requirements based off of it being punitive for a contractor the size of the companies that I represent to have to carry all this crap for one job. So, get into some of the contract review and stuff too, because that's another place where you can save them money. You're not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, but we can analyze a contract and the requirements from an insurance and risk management perspective and know whether or not our clients are getting a raw deal.